Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So I got a small one for you today. I got some new lug nuts. As you can see over here, these are the Project Kicks Kyokugen, Kyoju, I don't even know how to say it, but they're made in Japan. They're made by Project Kicks, which is an extremely reputable and strong lug nut. These are fairly expensive. This is probably the most expensive lug set I've ever gotten. This is around 170 bucks. For 20 of them. They are super strong. They're made out of special steel, and the actual caps, the gold right there, are made out of aluminum. The caps on the top here, you can get different colors. I believe they have black, red, blue, and gold. You can also run them open-ended. You can just leave the caps out. So there's a lot of options with these lug nuts. They're really nice. The current ones that I have been running are the Rays Duralugs. I believe they're the Duralug 32 version, which is 32 millimeters long. They're really nice. They're super light. They're made out of aluminum, and I really do like them. But I've been running them for a while, especially now I got the new wheels with the Project Kicks Gold hub ring. I figured I would get, go a little bit more fancy and get something to kind of tie everything in. So I decided to pick up some really nice Project Kick lugs. Now, I was looking at the R40 Iconic lugs, which is basically what everybody knows, and what, when they see Project Kicks, the basic lug nut that everybody knows. But the lug that I wanted, which was the R40 Iconic, they did not come in this thread pitch. You need a 12 by 1.25, and they only had 14 by 1.25. BMWs, Audis, anything kind of German, they come in that spec. So I wasn't able to get them. Those are even more expensive. Those are around 300 bucks. But I decided to pick these up over here just to see if it was something that I would like. If it was too much, this is pretty flashy for me. I usually just go with normal black lugs. But with the, like I said, with the Project Kicks hub-centric ring, I decided to try something out, see if I like it. If I don't, I still have the Rays that I can keep on there. Let's open them up, take a look at them, and see what I think, and throw them on the car. So they are super nice, super detailed. They got the name of the lug on there, the Kyokugen, with some nice detail on the cap over there. Super small. I believe these are 22 millimeter or something like that. So definitely a little bit smaller lug nut, the overall size compared to the Rays that I do have. So these will be tucked in, but you'll be seeing the gold, but you have a little bit of the black. Really, really nice. As you can see the gold insert in there. These just do unscrew if you want. So as you see, they just unscrew, and you can run them open-ended if you want to. If you have some extended studs or something like that, you can just unscrew them and then run them like that. But I'm going to keep the caps on for now. Really, really nice. And you get a specific key that only fits these lugs. I believe these are 7-sided for added security, so a normal, normal socket won't fit on these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so there's 7 sides. Normally, a socket is not 7. So these fit in here really nicely. So this is the key or the socket that you'll need to install them. And they have some, like I said, some added security, so you don't need lock nuts. You can if you want, but with the 7-sided lug here, you have some great security on there, so I'm not too worried. Plus, I don't live in a place where I'm worried about that stuff, thankfully. All right, so let's get these on the car, see how they look, see if I like them at all, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so got the back rear driver's side installed. Looks really, really good. The gold is definitely not as orange as the hub-centric rings. Definitely is a close shade, but I definitely think it looks cool. Hard to get a far away shot since it is absolutely dumping snow outside right now, and I don't want to take the Telluride out. We're gonna have to make do with what we got. But it is a really nice touch, I think. It's not over the top. Gold is a little flashy for me, but I think it really works with this whole wheel setup and the color. And I think it looks really, really clean. It kind of just adds another detail to an already really, really good looking wheel and really nice looking setup. So I'm gonna go around, finish all the other wheels, get the other ones on, then I kind of show you a final look. And then, yeah, we'll wrap this video up. A really quick one tonight, nothing too crazy. But I figured I would document it and show you guys that, you know, I'm upgrading the lugs because I know we talked about it in other videos and on my Instagram and stuff like that. So I figured I would make a little video. So this is actually my first mod after I did the floor. It's really, really nice. And I'm enjoying the space and everything with the new floor. So there we go, kind of a little bit better look. It's got this giant car in the way, but you get the idea. I promise to get some exterior shots, you know, eventually, once the weather clears up and I'm able to take the car out again. But for now, this is what we got. This is what we got to deal with. All right, so here's a side-by-side comparison of what I was running to what I'm going to. As you can see, these are much smaller, much more compact, which I don't have a problem with. But these are much beefier looking. They're a lot lighter. Aluminum lugs in general, of course, you know, it's for weight savings. But they always scared me a little bit just because, you know, the thread on aluminum can strip easily. And taking wheels on and off on my car, it always kind of made me nervous, and especially with the reputation that the STI studs, you know, those things tend to break over time. And using aluminum lugs was not I guess the best route to go. So that is kind of one of the reasons why I changed up. These are actually made of a very strong steel. I don't know if they're forged or not. But they are extremely strong. So I'm not going to be worried about stripping anything or, you know, having the thread strip out of the aluminum ones. But these are crazy light. It's insane. I was running these back when I had the Gramlite 57 DRs. Super nice lug, but as you can see, they're kind of beat up a little bit. I mean, they're still in really, really good shape. But just from taking wheels on and off over the years, I was ready for a change. So these are nice. If you guys are looking to pick these up, there's a little bit more reasonable. They're still expensive, but I believe they're around $120. So, you know, it's definitely a little bit more expensive lug, but it's a really nice one if you're looking for kind of that next step up from, like, you know, Muteki or something like that. This is definitely a good route to go. They have other colors as well. So there you go. There's a difference. Nothing too crazy, but figured I would document it. All right, so here are the old lugs. I finished putting all the new Project Kicks ones on, but I just wanted to give you a little comparison. These are really nice lugs, but as you can see, a little banged up, nothing crazy, but you know, over time they get beat up just from getting taken off and just being used. But it's a really, really nice lug. It's got some nice detail on it and everything, and they're extremely light. It's pretty crazy. But one thing I noticed when I was installing is the thread on here it just doesn't seem as strong. If you look on the Project Kicks ones, it just, the whole thread and the insert seems so much stronger and just a better made lug. Not that these are bad, but you know, you can see the differences when comparing side to side. I tried to get a shot on camera, but it just didn't really, it was hard to tell. Also, another thing that I was noticing with these, the tapered edge here, you know, what this is supposed to do is actually, if you look on any aftermarket wheel or most aftermarket wheels, it has a tapered edge for the lug to sit. So what that does is actually centers it, so the lug and the wheel is actually centered on the hub. But these were a little too thick. So if you looked on the Project Kicks ones, the tapered edge was a little smaller and it fit into the groove of the Wed Sports much better. These looked like they were kind of popping out, so it was like hitting the wheel around here, whereas the Project Kicks ones, it's all the way back here. So I feel a little bit more confident with the new lugs on, just because the lug is seated into the wheel much more. It just seems a little bit more sturdy to me, a little bit more, I don't know, safer. Not that these were bad, it just seems to be sitting on the stud and the wheel much better. So yeah, let's take a look at the finished product. Not really much different than when I showed you earlier, but figured I might as well show you since I finished everything up. All right, so let's take a look under here. Super clean. Like I said, it's not 100% matched with the hub ring, but it's close enough that it doesn't bother me, surprisingly. It's a little bit more yellow than the orange in the hub ring, but still it's really nice. And it looks super clean in person, especially on the color of the wheel. It just pops so well. It's not too much, I don't think. I think it looks really, really good. I was thinking the Dba Rotors, the XS series of these same rotors, have gold hats. It may have been too many different types of golds, so it would have been a little bit clashy. Plus they were drilled and slotted. I just preferred the slotted. So, but yeah, that was an option as well that I was thinking of. But really, really happy with how these turned out. Let me show you a front as well. Got a bunch of switch track boxes over there. My Enki RS05RR is over there. So it's kind of hard to get over there. I'm going to clean everything out. I'm actually going to put some attic stairs up in this garage so I can store all that kind of stuff. But for now, it's just sitting there since, I mean, I'm not driving the car, so it's out of the way. But let's take a look at the front. Super clean. Absolutely love how that turned out. It's not too much. Like I said, I think it really flows well with the wheel and everything that I got going on. So super, super clean. Last thing I wanted to mention in this video was I ended up getting something pretty big. I got a new mod coming in. I'm really, really, really excited about it. I kind of talked about a bunch of things that I was going to do in 2021. This was something that I planned on doing, but I didn't plan on doing it so soon. But I came across a really good deal. Decided to kind of bite the bullet and do it. I think you guys are going to be excited. A lot of people are trying to guess on my Instagram right now, and nobody has gotten it right so far. So I hope you guys are interested in what's to come, because I know I am. I am really excited about this new mod. I'm really excited about how the car is kind of turning out and everything about it. So yeah, so stay tuned to the video, stay tuned to the channel. I promise I got a ton more coming for this car, just little by little. I know it seems like I'm doing a lot, or I've done a lot recently with the floor and the new wheels and everything, especially the new thing coming in as well. But I assure you, I'm going to try to keep up the pace and try to get things done like I said I would, and get this car to exactly where I want it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of short, nothing too exciting, but like I said, I figured I would document it and show you guys since I was talking about it, and a lot of you were interested in what I chose for the lugs. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.